Hello, guys, and welcome to this live stream. It's a special live stream because today I am launching merch, and we are almost at 40,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support and for all the new subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and thank you for watching my videos and for all your support. And right now, I'm excited because I'm launching right now. The link here is the link to merch, and this has been a long time coming. I know you guys have wanted me to launch merch sooner, um, but but it's here now, and I've got all the kinks worked out, and I just want to show you guys my merch page. So this is my website, picard.co, and if you look up here in the navigation, you can see merch right here. Right now, I mainly have just t-shirts and hoodies. That's all I have right now. I want mugs to come soon. You know, there will be more products coming soon, but you can see I have Professional Douche, the t-shirt and the hoodie. So merch ranges from right now $25 to $40. 25 for a t-shirt and 40 for the hoodie. And you can choose your size right here. Plenty of sizes. So for instance, I'm a large. I go to purchase. I go right to the checkout. I see the price. I see the shipping. So for instance, let me put in my email. Continue. And then I put in my name, my address, and it'll calculate the shipping based on the weight and the where you live. Right now, I can ship to the United States, Canada, and Europe, as well as the rest of the world. So once I put in my shipping information, I'll press continue, and then you can um, put in your either your card information or your uh, PayPal, and that will um, get you on your way to buying your first product. So I would love to answer any questions that you guys have right now. So let's see comments. Socks will come soon. I plan on having a whole bunch of different merch, and I'm happy to. If you guys have an idea for merch, let me know, and I will be happy to see how we can sell that. No hats right now. I'm selling right now t-shirts and hoodies, and but soon I will be coming out with more things like hats and what have you. So right now um, I am almost at 40,000 subscribers, and I would love for you guys to share my channel, get as many subscribers on board as you can. Here is the merch link again. And as you can see, there's not only the professional douche. There's also Allah Bless America, the T-shirt and the hoodie. Again, this ranges. The T-shirt is $25, and um, the hoodie is $40. There's the All Pigs Matter shirt and T-shirt, or T-shirt and hoodie, and then one of my personal favorites. There's the Diana Ploss for Prison mugshot hoodie. And this is one of my favorites right here. And according to one of Diana's friends, I am the BLMer that is selling Diana Ploss mugshot hoodies to fund the cause. So please help me fund the cause and buy Diana Ploss for Prison hoodies. Diana Ploss, there's so much to say about her. I met her back in March of 2020, coincidentally, to be honest, by complete mistake. I went to this Trump rally back in March of 2020 in Stoneham, Massachusetts, and I was holding up my Allah Bless America sign, and Diana sought me out. She was there. She sought me out to ask a bunch of questions, and it was then that I realized that Diana is a bigot. And, she claims that she loves the Constitution, but she doesn't allow for any freedom of religion. She she hates she loves free speech, but only free speech that she agrees with. And she I since then I've been trolling her on and off. You could see on my YouTube channel, and I've been going with different signs like Allah Bless America and Dicks Out for Diana. Just there to support her and show what a great human being she is, even though she says stuff like Black lives don't matter. And, she's she can be a violent person. She actually pepper sprayed me for doing nothing more than going up to her and saying, "Hi, Diana." Keep coming with the questions, guys. Happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you. I'm here to support you too, Papa Bear. Okay, so Adam Wood, he is the guy in the arrested for being annoying video on my YouTube channel, and he was the one who came up to me and told me that I had to move down the road, and he went to the police department to report that I was being annoying, and so I recently found out that he was running for town council in my local town. So I was trying to have yard signs made, but before I could do that, he actually got kicked out of the race because of his own mistakes. He kicked himself out of the race, and I love when the trash takes itself out. And that is the latest with Adam Wood. I also messaged him saying that I'm a big fan of how he got himself kicked out of the race, and he blocked me. So, no fun. For those of you wondering, there will be new content coming out soon. I'm going to a rally this weekend on Saturday, so that should be fun. I'm also going to a rally next week, um, and uh, I believe it's the week after that as well. So there will be definitely new content coming, since it's coming up on, you know, midterm elections, and people are running for local and state government. So there will definitely be more rallies coming, more videos coming. Again, the link to my merch is picard.co/merch, and that's all lowercase. Um, if you can also you could just go to picard.co as well. And here is my website. And on the right is a link to merch. So again, if I wanted to buy my favorite hoodie in the world, Diana Ploss for prison, I go here, select my size, how many ever you want right here, purchase, and it takes me to the cart right away. Put in my email address and then continue, and then I will put in my shipping information. And here in payments, you can actually choose to input your credit card information, or you can use PayPal, whichever method you prefer. Again, here is a list of merch right here. Again, I'm only selling t-shirts and hoodies right now because that's all I had time to get out for now. I'm welcome to new ideas for merch, for more merch, and I will be coming out with new merch sometime very soon. So I have the Professional Douche t-shirt and hoodie, the Allah Bless America t-shirt and hoodie, the All Pigs Matter t-shirt and hoodie, and the Diana Ploss mugshot hoodie. I really wish I had gone to that rally in Plainfield. I really do, but I was sick over the weekend. I got a bad case of the flu, and couldn't make it, unfortunately. I really, really wanted to go to that one, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to go. Again, here's the merch link for anyone who is interested in buying merch. This has been, like, most of my comments have been Where's the merch? Where's the merch? Here's the merch. I heard you guys, and here is the link to the merch. And guys, comment on what kind of merch you'd like to see in the future, because I would be happy to sell that as well. So I started doing what I do um, back in 2016. I started doing activism, that is, hold a cops ahead sign ahead of police checkpoints, because I realized that we're not as free as we suppose we are. And that message wasn't getting through by uh, by making a post on Facebook. So what I did is, I went out and proved that we're not as free as we suppose. Um, and here is the merch link again for those of you um, who still want to buy merch. You guys can meet me in, if anyone's ever in CT, feel free to message me on Facebook, or you can message my email, Michael at Picard, PICARD .co. Again, that's Michael at Picard .co. So feel free. I'm always up to meet new people. I'm always up to hang out and do activism or what have you. My next video will be coming out probably next week or the week after that. That will be my next video. Like I said, I'm going to a rally this weekend, and then again next week and the week after that as well. So around mid-season, and then the main election is when things start getting really busy. So keep your eyes out for a new video coming soon. I am definitely a night owl. I uh, I do my best work at night, like I do homework at night, and um, write blog posts at night. That night is when I do my best work. And I also love to um, edit video at night. That's like, when I do my thing. Yes, I'm currently in school right now. I am finishing my bachelor degree in English, and then my plan is to go to law school. So, as you guys know, court this my court case was on Monday, this past Monday, at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in New York, regarding my New York case in which I was arrested on a public sidewalk for holding a jury info sign as well as passing out jury nullification flyers. And I was, so Monday was the hearing in which my lawyer and the lawyer for the state of New York argued before the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. And it went well. I think the common misconception is that you argue and then you get a decision right away, but that's not how it works at all. You argue and then you probably wait 6 months before the court releases a decision in the case. So one thing that I've become good at as far as, all these court cases go is waiting. One thing that surprised me when I first got started is how long it took to get things adjudicated in court. And, as they say, the wheels of justice turn slowly. They turn very slowly. So again, here is the link to the merch. I know you guys have been waiting for this forever now, and I'm happy to say that the merch is finally here, and you've got quite a few things to choose from. So if you guys are just joining, the merch is here. Here's the link is in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you guys have any other ideas for merch, something that you would want to buy, please let me know and I will make that happen. On the screen, you're seeing one of my favorite hoodies. I wore something similar to this back in December of 2020. And I think I've now got a design that I really like a lot. For those of you who don't know, this is Diana's actual mugshot in the on the hoodie. I added the background because it wasn't apparent from her original mugshot that it was actually a mugshot photo. So I added the background, the measurements, and added the text at the bottom. This is one of my favorite shirts. I love it a lot. And for those of you who don't know, back in October, I believe it was around Halloween, back in October of 2020, Diana Ploss got arrested for, I believe it was assault and battery. I'm not positive. Rita, if you're on here, can you confirm for me? I believe it was assault and battery. And she committed that on Rita at a Trump rally in Plymouth. Yeah, so she got arrested for punching Rita. And last time I talked to Rita, I think she said that the charges are still pending on Diana. So yeah, and that's where I got this shirt. Okay, so she got arrested for assault and battery and disorderly conduct. And it is currently still pending. Thank you, Rita. Something like this would actually be a good shirt. I like the idea. For those of you who don't know, Rayla had actually filed a harassment order against me last year, and and she lost that, and she also sued me for $100,000 for, quote, ruining her campaign. And it was funny because she lost on both counts, and so something like this would be a good idea for merch. Feel free to ask any questions, guys. I'm happy to answer. So here is a look at the page, the merch page. Again, you can choose which one you like. Simply choose the size, the quantity, and then purchase. And then it takes you immediately to checkout. So you can see there's automatically a 10% discount applied to your order. And then you can see the shipping, the tax right here. You enter your email address, click continue, and then you enter your shipping information. Once you're done with that, it'll calculate the shipping costs based on the weight of the item and where you live. So once you get done with shipping, you can either pay by inputting your credit card information, or you can use PayPal to check out. These comments keep going too quickly. Anyways, my long-term goals are, I really would love to. My goal is to become a lawyer. I really want to help, and anyone who knows me knows that I'm an ANCAP, that I believe in anarcho-capitalism, and it may seem contrary to anarcho-capitalism beliefs that I become a lawyer. However, while this system does exist, I want to help people who have been wronged by the law. I want to help people, who have been wrongfully convicted. That's where my true passion lies, in helping people who have been wronged by the law, and uh, and even who have been wrongfully convicted. So when you go to checkout, there will be a 10% discount automatically applied to your order for the next 24 hours. And let's see what else. I would love to travel to rallies, guys. Your support will help me do that. I'd love to branch out to other places other than the Northeast, and I started to do that in 2020 when I went to Washington D.C. in November for Stop the Steal rally, and I also went to the rally on January 6th at the Capitol. For that one, I only documented what was going on. It's on the video is on my channel, but I documented the people, the Trumpkins who always bash BLM and Antifa for destroying property, yet they destroyed $100,000 or more of CNN and Fox News equipment, and it was quite a thing to see in real life, in person. what was going on at the Capitol. I was actually on the steps. I wasn't inside, but I was on the steps of the Capitol later on during the day, when they were throwing tear gas outside. I was right on the terrace when that was going on and just documenting with my GoPro, what was happening. It was a crazy thing to see in person. Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I do okay financially. For those of you who don't know, I own a video production company. And for those of you who would like to hire me for a video, feel free to reach out to me. You can also see my work at Gadfly, GADFLY.com. That's the name of my production company, Gadfly Studios. Again, the website is gadfly.com. And for those of you just joining, I launched merch today, and here is the link to merch. And it's a pretty simple process. All you have to do is find whichever design apparel you like. Click on it. Then just input the size and how many you want and purchase. Then it goes right to the cart. It applies automatically for the next 24 hours. You can have a 10% discount applied automatically to your purchase. And you put in your email. Then you put in your shipping information, and the shipping is based on weight and where you live. And then once you're done with that, you can either input your credit card information, or you can just use PayPal, whichever is easiest for you. No stolen credit cards, guys. Yeah, we ship to Canada, the United States, and Europe, and the rest of the world will be coming soon, and we'll have custom shipping rates for every other country or every other place that I haven't mentioned soon. That's a really good idea. I haven't figured out how to do crypto just yet. You can, if you want. Um, I'm pretty sure you can send crypto over PayPal as well. I will have a Say You're Sorry hoodie coming soon, as well as I'll have mugs as well, hats. So just if there's something you specifically want, feel free to let me know by messaging me on Facebook, commenting, or emailing me. My email is michael@picard and just let me know what you want. No Back the Blue Pig costumes yet, but I'm sure that could be coming soon. So here's the thing: there's already a monopoly. Government has monopolized justice. You know, the criminal justice system. It has monopolized the U.S. mail. It has monopolies in all over the place, and when you're not forcing people to pay through taxes, monopolies are a very hard thing to maintain. They're very expensive, and I would argue that a monopoly, absent of government, is unsustainable. Um, as with government, no matter what kind of service they provide, no matter how good or bad they do, you're still forced to pay taxes. Whereas in a free market, I am um, I can take out my money and put it somewhere else. And if I don't like the company I'm currently doing business with, I can boycott them. And people who say boycotting won't work, just look at what happened with United Airlines when a passenger was forcibly taken out of the cabin because they overbooked the flight. They lost billions of dollars in revenue, and they quickly changed the way they did business. Taxes are a similar argument because that's how government makes its money, and that's how it can support the monopolies that they do. See, that's the thing. It's not just a one-sided thing. Um, they all destroy our country in different ways. They're all the Democrats and Republicans, I would argue, are two sides of the same coin. They, one may pretend that they hate war. The Democrats pretend to hate war, but they'll go to war all day long, um, faking reluctancy to go to war. Whereas with Republicans, it's out in the open. They love war. They love to fund the military. They love to uh, drone bomb. They all love to drone bomb. One just pretends that they don't. Keep coming. I love these questions, guys. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. I really appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me. I couldn't be where I am without you guys. And, this merch site will help me pay bills. It will help me do. It will help me pay bills and do everything I need to do so that I can do more trolling, so that I can do more activism, so that I can do what you guys love to love that I do. And thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. And any amount helps, guys. You don't have to send me $100 or $1,000 or what have you, to help. Any amount helps. The more I get in merch, the more I get in support. In donations, the more I can um, stop doing other things and do more of activism and do more of trolling. And I want to do more of the things that make you guys laugh. How do I prepare mentally for an event? That's a good question. Um, I guess mentally, it doesn't really bother me the things that people say, because in the end, they don't matter to me. When you're trolling, you must not let anything people say get to you, because they're also looking for that weak spot. They're also looking to get you mad, and you know if you do that, then they're playing you at your own game. And so I guess what helps is that you know what people say about me won't affect how I feel about me. A friend and sorry guys, these comments are going by too quickly. uh, a friend and I recently talked about Channel 5, and I'd love to do more trolling with people, and I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to collaborate. I read The Art of War by Sun Tzu in high school, and I still have the book. I haven't read it since high school, but it was a really good book. Maybe I'll reach out to Channel 5 and see what we can do together. My favorite color is orange. I love the color orange because it's something that's bright and happy, and it sticks out. I don't like things. I don't like to blend in. I don't, as you know, I don't like to just be any other person. I like to stick out, and orange, is what. That's why I love the color orange, because no matter what, you can see it anywhere. Here is my merch link. So again, I'm getting the same question. I'm going to be making a current video this weekend. I have a rally going on this weekend. I have another rally going on next week, and then another rally going on the week after that. And maybe there will be more to pop up, as I go along. So I think the shirt you're talking about is Diana Ploss. It's this one right here. This one right here is Diana Ploss. She's a political activist, a Trumpkin, who I met back in March of 2020 in Stoneham, Massachusetts. She actually came up to me, and that was the first time I met her. And started spewing her bigotry, and from then on, I've been on and off trolling her ever since. And she was the one who got caught on video, or she caught herself on video, believe it or not, basically saying that in America, harassing a bunch of landscapers, telling them that in America we speak English because they were speaking in Spanish amongst themselves. And she also accused them of being illegals. And I love that she caught herself on video doing that, because then she got fired from her radio station job. And she's also said stuff like Black lives don't matter. She's just not a decent person. She's a hateful person, and that's the reason I troll people. The reason why I offend people is to expose their hate and bigotry and their hypocrisy. And Diana is one of those people who is inherently a hypocrite, because she'll swear all day long that she believes in the Constitution, yet she doesn't allow, people. She doesn't believe there's any other religion that other than Christianity, and she doesn't believe in freedom of speech unless she agrees with the content of the speech. So again, here is the merch link. Once you go to the website, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's an automatic 10% discount applied for the next 24 hours, and you put in your email and then your shipping information. The shipping is based on the weight of what you buy, as well as how much you buy, and where you live as well. Right now, we're only shipping to Europe, Canada, and the United States, but we'll be adding more countries to that list soon. And then once you get past the shipping information, once you input the shipping information, you'll be able to pay either by inputting your credit card or by going to PayPal, whichever you prefer. Facebook, fortunately, has never deleted a video yet, and I'm hoping they won't. I don't really see anything that they would delete the video over. There's much worse on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your support. You can order a medium rare hoodie too if you want. For those of you who don't know, I don't even know how you pronounce it. I think it's Scrodinger's cat. Made a video on me basically calling me an idiot, saying that I love to get arrested. But only one of those is true. I love to get arrested. I love handcuffs. So, anyways, he did a video on me, and I thought it was hilarious. What people don't understand is that any publicity is good publicity for me. I don't care that people call me an idiot. I don't care that people disagree with what I do, as long as they're promoting my video. Okay, Schrodinger. I prefer this pronunciation. Have I ever trolled at a university? I don't know that I would call this trolling. I've done activism at a university. That's more likely what I would call it. But I forgot what year. I think this was in like 2019 or something. A friend of mine and I learned about um, a cop in his nursing program who was fired as a cop um, because of too many excessive force complaints. And so he thought the next best thing would be to go into nursing, given his uh, history of excessive force complaints. So I stood outside of the nursing program, handing out flyers about, you know, telling people who he was and what he did, and this and that this guy isn't a good guy, isn't a good candidate to go into the nursing program. But that's the extent of my activism or trolling in a college. Hey Kelly, thank you so much for your support. Again, your support means the world to me. Um, Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and all the emails. I know there's still some people that I haven't gotten back to yet, and I'm sorry about that. My email gets inundated sometimes, so I will, and I do get back to each and every single person. It may just take some time, and I haven't forgotten, and I will get back to you. So feel free to email me at michael@picard.co. Message me on Facebook comments. Even though I don't have time to respond to every comment, I do try to read all of the comments. And I love your guys' support. Thank you so much. So, in case you guys are just joining, I just launched the merch link. On the merch page, um, you'll see a you'll see apparel from t-shirts to hoodies. I do plan on launching more very soon, including a hat, as well as a cup, a mug, and but this is what I have right now: t-shirts and hoodies. The t-shirt is $25 each, and the hoodies are $40 each. Um, and you can see a range of them. This is my personal favorite, the Diana Ploss for prison. And again, if you're just joining me, Diana Ploss is a Trumpkin, um, who has said things like, Black lives don't matter. She said she's accused people of being illegals just because they speak Spanish. Um, she said stuff like, "In America, we speak English." She's and this is her actual mugshot photo, right here. I added the background because the original photo wasn't apparent that it was a mugshot photo. So I added these measurements in the background so that it actually does look like a mugshot photo. And this is my favorite right here. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Steven Stern. And again, you don't have to donate. You don't have to like buy everything in the store in order to help. Even $1.99 helps. It doesn't. You don't have to donate $1,000 or $500, although it would be greatly appreciated. But you don't have to donate that much or buy that much in merch in order to help me. Any amount helps, and I truly do from the bottom of my heart appreciate it. Here, in case you guys are just joining, here is the link to the merch. I do really think that people who think that there's no extraterrestrial life, given that we've explored a finite amount of the universe and there's so much infinitely more to explore, people who think that there's no extraterrestrial life, um, I think they're naive to say that. I can actually say that one time, uh, Diana Ploss threatened to squirt me, and she did so at the rally in Washington, D.C. on November 15th, back in 2020. Uh, she threatened to squirt me, and she actually did squirt me. She squirted me with mace, and the first time she missed. The second time she got me in the eye. I'm loving these questions, guys. Keep them coming. Any questions you have. Yes, so the UK, is considered a part of the Europe shipping. So yes, we can ship to the UK. I do think Diana Ploss low key loves me. I think nothing shows that more than macing me in the face. Yes, I have. I've actually had quite a few people, who at rallies, they've stuck up for my right to say anything opposing their views. When everyone else, it's not much, but when everyone else was yelling at me and screaming at me and telling me to that I don't belong there. So and I love those people because you don't have to agree with someone. You in order for them to, free speech doesn't protect just people you agree with. It protects people you disagree with as well. And I believe it was, I'm not sure, it was either Thomas Jefferson uh, or one of the founding fathers that said, I may not agree with you, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Thank you. I love that you love my channel. So the next video will be coming out in a few weeks, in a week or 2 weeks. So, anyways, I have a rally coming up this weekend, and then on next week, and then the week after that too. And it's probably going to take me some time to edit those videos. My origin story: I was born and raised in Connecticut. If you're thinking of um, my great 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 grandson, uh, Captain Picard, then that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I was born in Connecticut. Um, I was born in a Republican family. My family is still staunchly Republican. They love Trump. They're into QAnon. They um, they believe that the election was stolen from Trump. And so, yeah, I grew up in a Republican family, and I believed in, I believed in George Bush. I believed in the Iraq War. I believed in, the war on drugs. And then back in around 2012, I came across this guy, Ron Paul, who got me thinking outside of what I was used to thinking. I remember, he was advocating for everything that I was against. He was advocating for the end of the Iraq War, the end to the drug war. And the more I began listening to him and researching about his views, the more I began realizing this is real liberty. Whereas so many people are caught in, America, this is the land of the free. And but it's a motto only. People don't truly believe in freedom anymore. They've fallen for, a motto. And so, the more I began realizing that Ron Paul, the more Ron Paul began to make sense to me, the more I started realizing that we're not as free as we suppose. And so, I started communicating, posting about it on Facebook, and realized I was going nowhere because, Facebook isn't a good flat platform to convey political ideas. So instead of just talking the talk, I began walking the walk. I began going out and showing people through video, through incontrovertible evidence that we're really not as free as we suppose. And that's when I began doing activism. Um, I started trolling back in 2016. My first rally was in, I believe, January 2016. It was a Trump rally. And a friend and I went. I went with a sign saying, a sign with a brick wall, and the sign said "wall" on it. To make the Trumpkins think I was with them. But on the other hand, I wore the American flag as a cape, and let it drag on the ground. And they were so confused as to which side I was on. It was it was funny, and that was my first experience trolling. Ever since then, I've been going to Antifa rallies. I've been going to Bernie Sanders rallies, progressive rallies, Democrat rallies. And lately it's all been, Trumpkin rallies, because they are the only ones having rallies right now. People aren't so excited about Biden. So they're not like out having rallies about Biden. Plus, he's won. So what would the rally be for? So, you know, I'm, I'll say that I am an equal opportunity troll, and you know, I troll both sides. But right now there isn't really many rallies on the left right now, so that's why I've been mainly sticking to Trump rallies and back the blue rallies. No, flags don't have feelings. Things don't have feelings. In case you guys are wondering, here is the merch link again. And this is the merch page in case you guys haven't seen it yet. I have apparel ranging from t-shirts to hoodies. The t-shirts are $25 and the hoodies are $40 each. And once you start checking out, 10% discount will automatically be applied to your order for the next 24 hours. This is my favorite right here, the Diana Ploss mugshot hoodie. I was wearing something similar to this back in December of 2020. Uh, and this is a more perfected version of that. Um, I wore that to a Diana Ploss rally, and she was just shaking her head at me. The funny thing is that all these flags that they wave around are made in China. And they're so against China right now because of the fact that what they call the Chinese Communist Party, and they say it's taking over America. I love this question. So one thing I would love to see is at the very least is other people with other views, their rights not getting trampled on by the masses. And it happens on both sides. It's not just a Republican thing. No matter which side I go to, whether it be a Democrat rally or a Republican rally, um, both sides I found want the same thing. They want only their voices heard, and they want government to shut the other side up. And that's obvious in my Trump videos, but you may have seen my Bernie Sanders video where one lady called the police on me, you know, because she wanted me removed from the rally. Another one where this lady almost slapped me because she didn't agree with my sign. Yet another Trump video where one lady tried to jab me with a flagpole. So I would love to see people start, actually being more tolerant about other people's views. I do not have a flex pay option right now. I will definitely have some pig merch coming soon. That's on my to-do list. Sometimes it's like incredibly like intimidating to go to these rallies because there's only one of me, or maybe there's another person with me, and then there's like 50 other people all opposing you, and it is intimidating at times. My most intimidating moment was when I was kneeling on the flag and using it as a prayer carpet, and people were surrounding me. The thing about it is, like, I did not have any leverage. I was on my knees, and if they wanted to beat me up, they could have. So I try to de-escalate things when I feel that they're getting to a point where someone might like throw hands. This is going to come soon. I'm definitely going to employ the deep throat the whole boot on apparel coming soon. I'm going to wrap this up in about 12 minutes. So if you have any last questions, please feel free to ask now. I'm happy to. So for those of you just joining, I just launched my merch link. You can see the merch link right here. So feel free. I know it's been a long time coming. I know you guys have been requesting this for a while now. It's taken a while to get everything, situated, everything up and running. So I'm happy to say that finally merch is up and running. And I think so far, I've gotten a lot of good merch up, and there will be more merch coming soon. What I have planned is hats and mugs as well. I have other things planned too. If you guys would like to see something specific merch, please feel free to message me on Facebook, comment here, or message or email me at michael@picard.co, and I will be happy to look into it for you. And for those just joining, I will be doing a rally this weekend. I will be doing a rally next week and another rally the week after that. So I've got some new content coming soon. I can't tell you right now how long it's going to take me to edit the video. My best guess is the rally this weekend will be up a week later, probably. Let's see, Monday. I would like to say, let's see, today's the 28th. I would like to say Monday, November 8th is the latest it will be up for this weekend. But I also want to release a Patreon coming soon. probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks as well. And I will link that as soon as I have it. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you all, and I couldn't do this without you. Like literally, like if I could have the best videos in the world, but if you guys weren't watching, then what's the good of having that video? So it's you guys who fuel me. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Thank you for donating as well. Thank you for buying my merch, because this all helps support new content, and it helps me, pay bills so that I can do more of what you guys love, which is going to Trump rallies, going to Back the Blue rallies, and going to left rallies too. That's something that I'm waiting to do. Hopefully, there will be a rally soon. The thing about going live at a rally is, it's not all, hype. I could be filming for 20 minutes and not get any content whatsoever. These rallies aren't all hype. I film, at these rallies for 2 hours and then chop it down to um, 10, 20 minutes, so the live stream might be particularly boring. Um, if there's 20 minutes of nothing happening, and that does happen. I would have loved. I had planned on going. I would have loved to go. I wanted to meet Marjorie Taylor Greene. I wanted to offend all the Trumpkins. I really planned on going. Um, but due to the circumstance that I got the flu this weekend, I'm just getting over it. I'm finally feeling better today, so I didn't have a chance to go, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping that there will be another rally like that coming up in the future, and I can go to it and film it. I'm sorry, guys. It is upsetting that I couldn't make it. I was upset myself. I was very excited to find Diana Ploss at the rally. The rally in which you're referring to was November 15th, 2020, and I we looked around all day for her, and we finally found her, and it culminated in her macing me twice. The first time she missed, and the second time she got me in the eye, and they had to call an EMT and flush the mace out of my eyes. And it's kind of like, once you get maced, it's such it takes a lot out of you. It like really, it gets everywhere too, all over your face. And the first time she missed my face, but she got the back of my neck, and that really stung. Um, it burned. So my advice would be, you know, if you uh, if you ever get a chance to get maced, don't. I'm actually a Broncos fan. It should be assault, especially when that person isn't threatening you and you mace them. But the police saw it and did nothing. Um, that's also why I never go to the police, because it never amounts to anything. They just they seem to let Trump fans, at the worst, they let Trump fans get away with a lot. At best, they may just tell them to give me back my property. Any more questions before I get going? Again, if you guys are just joining, I launched merch, and you can see the merch page in the background. Right now, all I have are t-shirts and hoodies, but I plan on coming out with hats and other apparel soon, including I'm definitely going to use the "We Deep Throat the Whole Boot" um, on apparel coming soon. I've got some suggestions about um, quotes with Rayla as well. That I like the idea. Here's my favorite hoodie right here. I love this one because, in case you guys don't know, back in October of 2020, Diana Ploss got arrested for assaulting Rita. Her name is. She got arrested for assault and battery, and she also got arrested for disorderly conduct. And this is her actual mugshot right here. I added in the backgrounds with the measurements, because it wasn't apparent from the original mugshot photo that it was actually a mugshot photo. So I made it evident on this hoodie right here. See any last minute questions, guys? I am currently single. And yes, mugs are plans. I plan on coming out with mugs soon. I'm not a big video game person. I used to play when I was in high school and middle school and all that, but I just lately I don't have time to play video games, unfortunately. I do like video games. I like stuff like Need for Speed and um, sports games and stuff. But I also like playing role playing games. One of my favorite video games when I was a kid was Knights of the Old Republic, which is a Star Wars game. But I just don't have time. I go to school full time. I work, and I do these events. All that while hanging out with friends and, um, doing other work. So doing homework and stuff. What's funny about this is people actually believe it. I guarantee you, everyone I tell this to at a rally, not everyone, but I'm sure quite a few people who I've told this to at a rally, they've gone into work the next day saying, "Hey, I actually met someone who was paid by George Soros to attend the protest." The next video I think will be coming November 8th. At the very latest. I have a rally this weekend. I have a rally next week and I have a rally the week after that. So I will be coming out with new content soon. I like Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, not the second one. Yes, I'll hold your hand. Yeah, a lot of people like when I say I live in my mom's basement, and it sort of takes the joke away from them, so they can't use it before I do. Plus, if you make fun of yourself for living in your mom's basement, then that gives them nothing to work with, because you're already signaling that you're not bothered by that. This is probably an oversight on my part. I should have come to YouTube sooner. I was just trying to keep my videos separate, like, the more serious ones on YouTube and the more funnier trolling ones on Facebook. Um, because I didn't want them like commingled. But there was nothing wrong with doing that. So that was an oversight on my part. I wish I had come to YouTube sooner. But what matters is I'm on YouTube now, and I finally launched merch. And I know all of you guys are excited about that because you guys have been hounding me, and I want you to know that I heard, and it is now available. I always listen to you guys, so I have been slowly transferring my videos to YouTube. So in case you guys see repeats, that's why. I'm not like trying to pass it off as new content. I'm only trying to get all my videos onto one platform. No, Soros can't come after me legally because it's satire. Satire is protected by the First Amendment. The government can't um, punish you for satire. It was the same thing with Larry Flint. I don't know if you guys know who Larry Flint is, but he wrote Hustlers magazine way back when. He featured an ad in his Hustlers magazine where he um, alleged that um, the first time that uh, Falwell's first time, for those of you who don't know, Falwell is a preacher. I think he's a Baptist preacher, something like that. And uh, Hustler magazine alleged that Falwell's first time was in an outhouse with his mom and a goat. It was the funniest thing ever. But since then the Supreme Court ruled that parody or satire is protected by the First Amendment, and that private people can't come after you unless you, how can I put it? Unless you had ill intentions, and this certainly, I don't have ill intentions here. Malicious intention is the word I was searching for. I honestly the reason I started putting out videos is because I had fun doing them. I had fun going to these rallies, and I love video editing. It's, the creative aspect of it is really what I enjoy the most, putting together a video. And I did these videos because I really liked going to rallies and doing them. I had no idea that, my videos would get as much attention as they did. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, that means the world to me that you guys love my videos and support me so much. And thank you guys so much for, the donations, buying merch, and liking and subscribing and, sharing my videos. It means so much to me that you guys do. The more you guys help me out by liking and sharing and um, donating and buying merch, the more I can stick to this, the more I can do, the more videos I can put out. This really helps me so that I don't have to spend as much time, you know, uh, doing other jobs to meet the bills and stuff like that. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for this generous donation. It means a lot to me. And again, you guys, while I appreciate the $50 donations, the $100 donations, the $1,000 donations I just received not too long ago, you guys don't have to donate that much, and I appreciate that you do. But you don't. Any amount helps. You don't have to donate these high amounts. Any amount helps, and I do truly appreciate every donation. I do not live in my mom's basement. Actually, unfortunately, she passed away back in 2016. Believe it or not, the day after celebrating my birthday. So if you guys can, um, buy my merch if you want, or you can just donate if you just want to donate. And here are the link to uh, where you guys can donate. PayPal.me/professional douche, or you can just donate on Cash App. Uh, you know, by donating to Professional Douche. The merch link is up here right now. It's picard.co/merch, all in lowercase. I do have a regular day job. I go to school full time, and I also uh, own a video production company. I love making videos. It's one of my favorite things to do. It engages my creative side, which I love doing creativity. I love creativity. So right now, I tomorrow actually I turn 33. Um, I am currently full time. I'm completing my bachelor degree in English, and then I want to go to law school. Um, the funny thing is that in the U.S., and I believe the U.S. is the only country that does this, if I'm not mistaken. The U.S. In the U.S., you have to get your bachelor degree before you get your law degree. There's no majoring in law. It's sort of like, your law is sort of like getting a master's degree. You have to get your bachelor degree first, and then your master's degree. Um, other states like or other countries like the UK, you can get your law degree as a bachelor degree. And so I don't, I'm sure it's to perpetuate all the money that goes into universities. That's why the U.S. does this. Um, I'm a huge fan of, um, if you want to become a lawyer, then you should be able to apprentice aside a lawyer, because that's where you get the most practical experience when you're actually in the field and learning in the field, beside a lawyer. Um, Law school is theory. That's what it does for you. But when you're doing like an apprenticeship, you actually get to learn in the field and handle actual cases under the supervision of a lawyer. So again, if you guys want to buy merch, here is a link. Or if you guys just want to donate, feel free to donate on YouTube, or you can go to paypal.me/professionaldouche, or you can donate on Cash App at ProfessionalDouche. And again, in case you guys are wondering, here is the merch page. It's pretty simple. You just go to picard.co/merch, all lowercase. You pick out what you like. For instance, this is my favorite. You go here, select the size you want, however many you want, and then purchase. And then you're taken to the checkout page. You can see right here a 10% discount is automatically applied, and a 10% discount will automatically be applied for the next 24 hours. So feel free to buy anytime between now and 7 p.m. Tomorrow, October 29th, and you will get a discount. So you put in your email, click continue, then you put in your shipping information, and shipping is based on how much the item weighs and where you live. Once you're done with that, you can either pay uh, by your credit card, or you can pay through PayPal, whichever you prefer. And then you purchase the item, and then the item comes within the next 2 to 3 weeks or so. Is the estimated time of arrival. I absolutely play a character on video. You know, I'm not as much of an asshole in real life as I am in my videos. But it is absolutely a character that I play. So I would say that the me you see on video is not the same me that in real life. Um, so again, here is the link to either the merch or to donate. So I've never had security with me at any of the rallies. Like, I'll try to bring people with me to a rally, just as like a third party observer or to film. Uh, but I like to have people there in any case, just in case something happens, they have it on video. All my attacks have been on camera, meaning every time I've been attacked, I've gotten it on camera. I would love to do some gay stuff. New video coming November 8th at the latest. Like I've been saying, I have a rally this weekend, next week, and then the week after that. And I think things are starting to ramp up a little bit now because, there are lots of local elections going on. And I had a whole thing planned for last weekend. I really wanted to go. There was a rally in Plainfield, Connecticut, in which Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a Republican representative, I believe, from Georgia. She's like the QAnon type. Believes the election was stolen from Trump, and that all these crazy things. She actually compared the mask mandates to the Holocaust, and you know so I was really looking forward to that. But then right after my live stream last weekend, or last week I should say, and into Friday, I got super sick with the flu. So I'm sorry I didn't get to go. I really wanted to go myself. Diana, I heard, recently got out of the hospital for COVID or some related illness, and she's currently running for governor of Massachusetts. Um, I hope she hasn't convinced herself that she can actually win. Um, I think this is more of a publicity stunt. But nonetheless, Diana is currently running for governor of Massachusetts. I would love to go to Florida and, troll there. But, I get the feeling that I might end up in the hospital or dead or something. If you want all my merch like Lindsay Thomas does, then feel free to go to picard.co/merch, and you can find all the merch there. And for the next 24 hours from now until uh, tomorrow at 7 p.m., you'll get a 10% discount on everything. I wouldn't ever run for office because I don't believe it's my job, and I wouldn't want the job, to be honest, to use force on anyone. And that's exactly what you're doing when you're a politician. You're creating these laws in which you have no idea how it will actually work out. You know, um, most of these politicians, creating these laws aren't an expert in anything. They don't know what they're doing. They just, it sounds good to them, so they put it into law. And that's just not something I'm interested in doing. Plus, really, in order to be a politician, in order to get anything done, you kind of have to, capitulate to, the mainstream. You have to, I can't think of the word I'm searching for. You have to bow down to, those in the leadership. And, that's not something I'm interested in either. I would much rather expose or, shine a light on hypocrisy in politics than be a politician. This is a good point. I wouldn't leave Connecticut. I would just but I would love to travel around and go to different rallies in other states. I think I'm becoming too well known here, and I need to spread the wealth a little bit. I don't stream on Twitch, but recently I got a TikTok, which I plan on releasing videos on soon. I have YouTube, I have Facebook. I don't plan on releasing any more videos onto Facebook at the most. I would just put a preview of what I'm releasing on YouTube. YouTube is now my main platform. So if you guys want the latest information, uh, go to YouTube. Guys, I'm wrapping up now. I haven't eaten and I want to get off and eat now. So here is last minute merch, picard.co/merch. PayPal, if you want to just donate to me, feel free to go to paypal.me/professionaldouche. Or you can just donate on my Cash App at professionaldouche. So I love you guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the comments and the questions. I love the questions. And I appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing, donating, buying merch. This all helps me to do all of this. Without you guys, I couldn't do this. And I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, and your support means the world to me. Have a good night. Peace. And if you guys like these live streams, if you guys have um, things you'd like me to talk about, if you'd like me to do more live streams, please comment. Please message me. Let me know what you'd like from me in a live stream. Any tips you have for me. I'm all ears. So message me on Facebook, comment, or email me at michael@picard.co. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Peace.